Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here, and welcome back to my walkthrough of Cold War. So we're going to continue from where we left off, and continue to try to figure out who Perseus is. So let's see if there's still a few people that we have to talk to in the safe house. We talked to Sims last time. Let's talk to Adler right now.
Nice work producing that name, Bell.
The Soviet intel I found in Nang was in the archives.
We archive everything. CIA's like my ex-wife. Won't throw a damn thing away. The trick is knowing what's buried in that pile and getting the thing you need when you need it.
Did you ever see Perseus?
Did I ever see his face? No. That photo on the board is all we have, and it's more than 20 years old. Handsome man. I hope the years weren't kind to him.
What was that call about?
Bell, you're a spy, but let's keep it outside the building, not inside. Understand? We'll leave within the hour.
I like how we can ask him about the call, too.
We'll talk on the drive, Bell.
Wonder where Lazar is going. Find anything else in the intel other than the name?
Well, you tell me. After we dug it up, you spent 2 full hours decrypting everything inside. You seem to think Volkov was the name to pay attention to.
I decrypted all of the intel myself?
Are you feeling all right, Bell? That's one of the reasons we wanted you on this team. Not even the CIA's best cryptographers have been able to crack that dossier. You're special, Bell. But it also sounds like you need a nap.
Have you worked with Adler before?
We have, for a short while. We share a common interest. Though to be frank, he's not the most pleasant person I've worked with.
What else should I know about Adler?
No more than you need to, I'll tell you that. Avoid personal questions. And whatever you do, never ask him about his scar.
How did Adler get that scar?
Do you really think that if I knew, I would tell you?
I think you would tell me about Adler's
You're
scar.
cute.
Anything else about Anton Volkov?
Born on the coast of Leningrad, never travels when the sun's out. He has impeccable taste in scotch. And medieval torture devices. I think he'd love the UK. I plan on giving him a personal tour. My
Good
pleasure.
talking to you. Okay, so here let's take a look at the intel in this mission evidence board. Okay. The traitor, Robert Aldrich, represents one of the worst-case scenarios for the Central Intelligence Agency, a highly trained operative who, through either greed, vindictiveness, or just a profound shift in worldview, turned his power against the organization and country that shaped him. Once that line has been crossed, there's no turning back. His elimination is only way to ensure the future security of the nation. So, stuff like this did tend to happen. You had, FBI agents, CIA agents, like people, that would feed information to the Soviet Union during the Cold War. And people that did stuff like this, most of the time they weren't even communists. They were just people that just wanted a quick payday. So the Soviet government was oftentimes paying them a lot of money to give them information. So these people were basically selling out their countries for money. Okay, decrypt floppy disk. Special pieces of evidence contain clues to the disk's password or hidden inside
If we
missions.
decrypt the protection on this disk, we might be able to take down the entire spy ring. This is why we need you. Show us those skills.
Well, I don't have any clues, so I'm assuming I'm going to look for this later on. So these are the suspects, the people that are the spy ring. Special pieces of evidence that contain clues to the spy ring suspects are hidden inside missions. And I can mark suspects, but there's only three right suspects. I think it probably has something to do with the places that they've been to. I think that's at least one clue. She's been to East Berlin, one communist country. He's been to Poland, which is was a communist country. East Berlin also. Poland also. Okay. Poland also. Wait a second. She's been in Poland on October 4th, 1980, and then she was in Italy. He was in Poland on October 4th, 1980, and he was also in Italy, but one day before. But still, that's not enough to, that's not enough, that's just suspicion. So we'll keep an eye out for evidence in that. Let's do the next mission here. I just hope I don't, that I can still do those side missions afterwards. Russian mafioso in Berlin. Once a puppet master from abroad, Anton Volkov now spends significant amounts of time within the German Democratic Republic, drifting between East Berlin and the Strassland waterfront. Prostitution rings, drug trafficking, weapons sales. Few underground markets have gone unmarked by his hand. His name is in the encrypted Perseus dossier. Must have significance. Photo of Franz Kraus. From what the UK military's intelligence section 6 has gathered, Franz Kraus is one of Anton Volkov's key pawns in East Berlin. Kraus lives and works close to the wall, often passing back and forth between East and West Berlin. Presumably, he is Volkov's chief courier of information at CAS. Kraus grew up in Dresden before relocating to Paris for a decade after graduation. Apparently, his chief aspiration was to make a respected name for himself, but during that period, MI6 believes Kraus first became involved in organized crime. In 1972, he returned to Germany, where he has remained ever since, falling further into darkness. Surveillance reel of Franz Kraus. Franz Kraus has been under the microscope of MI6 for 2 years now, ever since an agent recorded him during surveillance of Leon Six Fingers Dubray. The focus of attention immediately changed from Dubray to Kraus. If you think I'm going to my son by going around Volkov, you're insane. Find yourself another lawyer. Catching the big fish. One of Jason Hudson's East Berlin assets, Greta Keller, has informed the team of an opportunity to get to Anton Volkov. According to a source with Greta's network, Volkov is scheduled to meet with Franz Kraus at a bar several blocks away from Kraus's apartment. Greta will arrive incognito at the bar in advance, where she will give the team any additional information she has to share. Wasn't Greta the person that Hudson mentioned on the phone? I think she was. U-Bahn newspaper clipping. If you can't go over, go under. According to a recent column from West Berlin newspaper, the frequency of border crossings between East and West Berlin has recently increased, with many attempts exploiting the underground tunnels of the U-Bahn train network. The vulnerability of that system is the reason Adler and his team plan to use it to get across the wall. Even with the increased police presence in the closed stations, careful planning should allow access to East Berlin without conflict. This is a recently acquired blueprint of Franz Kraus's apartment near the wall in East Berlin. If the meeting between Kraus and Anton Volkov goes as expected, it might not be necessary. However, the team needs to be ready for all contingencies. If the Central Intelligence Agency needs another additional intel from Kraus's home, they will be ready. And a non-lethal tranquilizer gun. I'm assuming that's what they're going to use to take him alive. Okay, let's do this.
Volkov heads the Russian mob that moved into East Berlin once the wall went up in '61.
This guy has connections to cartels throughout Europe and the Americas.
Neutralizing him will not only hurt Perseus, but the global syndicate. He's a big fish.
And here's our little fish, Franz Kraus. According to MI6, he's one of Volkov's information couriers. He has a drop with Volkov scheduled for tomorrow night.
We'll infiltrate East Berlin via the U-Bahn. The ghost station on the other side of the wall has the access point we need. From there, we'll watch Kraus as he enters the city. Once Volkov shows his face, it's killer capture.
Wonder if they'll show the Berlin Wall in this mission. East Berlin, German Democratic Republic. GDR, that was the abbreviation for East Germany. Because they didn't call themselves East Germany, that's just what the West called them. They called themselves the German Democratic Republic, but it wasn't a democratic republic, it was a dictatorship.
The back car is clear. We're good to go.
soon as the train slows down, you and I'll jump off. Bart, Lazar, wait till the next station. Bell and I'll track down Kraus. All right. Train's slowing down. Let's go to work.
All right, here we go.
Careful. East German guards still patrol these abandoned stations. Patrol ahead. We can use a train to slip past.
Isn't it kind of crazy that almost 40 years ago, Reznov and Dmitri actually fought through these tunnels?
Movement on the platform.
Oh.
Let's take them out, Bart. Careful. Take it slow. Move up.
Wonder why is the East German police, why are they carrying MP5s? It's kind of weird. They would probably be carrying AK-47s or AK-74s even. The East German police was really scary. This was not a police that you would want to be picked up by.
Hey! Was ist hier los?
Ich arbeite für die Bahn. Ich suche über meinen Ausweis.
Das ist Sperrgebiet. Sie sind verhaftet. Runter auf den Boden.
Halt! Beruhigen Sie sich. Wir finden dadurch sicher eine Lösung.
Ja.
Now!
Was zum...
Nice work. Let's clean this up. Kraus should be coming through the checkpoint soon. Let's get to the rooftop. Bart, Lazar, we're almost in position.
Copy that.
I wonder if the Stasi are going to make an appearance in this game. The Stasi were the East German secret police. Now, they were the worst. So many people went missing because of them. Oh yeah, that is the Berlin Wall there. Look at this place. This is a real place. This was just really scary. When they built, East Germany started building this wall in the early 1960s because so many people kept crossing over and escaping into West Berlin, which was free. And when East Germany actually built the wall, they claimed that the reason they built the wall was so that infiltrators from West Berlin couldn't come in. But the reality was the reason they built the wall was so people couldn't escape.
Damn. Security's even tighter than usual.
This is a yeah.
Meeting with Volkov.
This is a checkpoint. Now the East German police were very strict here, and they were
the checkpoint. Man with the briefcase.
Very thorough. What guy with the briefcase? And look at that, those are the typical East German helmets that they have, but I still think it's weird that they have MP5s. They wouldn't be carrying MP5s. But, I mean, this wall was just so scary. I mean, they... barbed wire, machine gun nests, I believe they even had mines in certain places. Over 100 people had actually died trying to cross this wall. So, the guards that they had on the border, like the guards that they had in these towers and like right at the checkpoints, were the most loyal, like, to the state. They were the most loyal to the regime. So they didn't hesitate at all when it came to like shooting people. And also the guards that were actually at these checkpoints, they couldn't have any relatives that would be living close to the wall because the government would be scared they might help people escape. Okay, that's him there.
Good job, that's our man. That's Kraus.
I'm very impressed that they actually did East Berlin in this game, because I really wanted to see that in the original Black Ops game, but they never did that. And I mean, just look at it. You can see, like, West Berlin over there. It's a more prosperous, free area. It's bright. And then you look at East Berlin, and it's just dark, you know, it's kind of creepy.
On me. Kraus just crossed the wall. What's your status?
Azar and I are at the exfil point, awaiting your arrival.
Roger that. Our intel says Kraus and Volkov will meet at the bar across the street. Meet Hudson's contact inside. She'll have a blue umbrella. I'll stay out here and watch the street.
Your cousin apparently moves more than milk across the wall. You're not aware of the defectors? And it was constantly like this in East Berlin, where the guards were accusing people. Yeah, this is like one of the worst regimes to like live in human history. I hope I don't get a copyright claim for this.
Bell, find the contact.
Wie schön, dass Sie es geschafft haben. Kraus is at the table over my right shoulder.
Guten Abend, mein Herr. Was darf ich Ihnen bringen?
Eine Berliner Weiß. Audio is loud and clear. Now we wait for Volkov.
Hudson didn't reveal much. He said you're after Volkov?
How long will Volkov be in Berlin? What do you know about the courier over there? The police are out in large numbers tonight.
One of my informants was picked up in a random sweep just 2 blocks from here. The Stasi must assume they are more nearby.
The Stasi, like I said, they're mentioned in this game.
I would ask a favor of you. He will not hold up under torture for long. We need him rescued. Or silenced. They're holding him here. Dankeschön.
Rescue or silence the informant.
Who knows? The man's like a ghost. I would guess no more than a day. Kraus is ex-Stasi, so don't let his wholesome appearance fool you. The man is a killer.
Heads up, Bell. I think Volkov is walking in.
Wo ist Volkov? Man ist Ihnen gewogt. Gehen Sie nach Hause und warten Sie auf unseren Anruf. Ort und Zeit werden neu bestimmt. Wir kümmern uns Ihren Schaden.
Bell, we've got trouble. There's 2 Stasi entering the bar.
Oh, this is the Stasi now.
Scheiße. Go through the bathroom. I'll hold them off.
plan. Meet outside Kraus's apartment. He's still our ticket to Volkov.
Öffnen Sie die Tür!
Stay hidden to avoid detection. Enemies be alerted when the icon is flashing red and the meter is full.
I'm gonna need more time. Rally up at the Star Park without me. I'll update you when I can.
Pick lock. How do I do this?
Schon gut, schon gut. Aber Sie können meine Wohnung von hier aus sehen.
Ich frage nicht noch einmal.
Oh, I got it. Okay.
Careful, Bill. The Stasi are everywhere.
Ich tue Ihnen nicht. Ist er weg? Vielen Dank. Ich bleibe, glaube ich, so lange hier, bis die Stasi weg ist.
Okay, I can barely see in here.
Meet me in the building across from your current position. Keep a low profile. We already have enough trouble.
Okay, so we can use the camera to mark all the enemies. Okay, there's somebody in there too. Now we gotta get through this now.
Ich untersuche das.
Wir haben einen Haftbefehl. Entweder führen Sie etwas im Schilde oder schätzen die Situation hier völlig falsch ein.
The informant is over there. Okay.
Bart, give me a sit rep.
I'm in a storefront facing Kraus' apartment. We just got home. You?
The Stasi are combing the area. I need to lay low. I'll catch up with you when the heat dies down. Bell, get to Park and Lazar ASAP. Out.
Please. I told you.
Was?
Who do you think I am? You. I've seen your picture. They're looking for you.
What
I've
happened?
been monitoring a nearby KGB field house. I don't know how they found me. I've done everything by the book. Volkov. That is awful. Despicable. If you find him, you should just kill him on sight. Please, I'm a friend. Release me.
Layla will be in touch.
Thank you for saving my life. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
Okay, what is this here? Collect evidence. Okay. There we go. This is something that's gonna probably help us.
I'll be fine.
Subject, Subject 010 has so far proven incredibly resistant to our interrogation methods, but our recent breakthroughs revealed some interesting intelligence. Under extreme duress, the subject claimed to be working for the KGB, but he also claimed to be working with a mole, playing the Americans for fool in his words. On further questioning, he recanted all previous statements and refused to speak more. We're ceasing interrogations for the day to let him sweat it out and follow up some leads. Interrogation to resume after. Now, this is not even credible, because it says that it says that he's a double agent, but at the same time is, you know, under torture, you know, anybody would confess to a variety of things. So there's no way to really tell if he's also working for the KGB.
Hat uns ihren Namen beim Verhör verraten. Das ist unmöglich.
Oof.
Good work. I don't think anyone saw you. Follow me. Stay quiet. I don't want the locals ratting us out. Park's in the electronics store right across the street from Kraus's place. I was gonna pick her up some necklace from the brown bar. Park is just up ahead. We're back.
A car pulled up near Kraus's building a few minutes ago, but I didn't have a good angle to... Just a moment. Kraus is on the telephone.
Bell, get eyes on Kraus.
Was this an electronics store?
Sounds like Volkov wants Kraus's
Play?
place.
Huh.
We should place a tracker on him. The case will lead us straight to Volkov.
One of us can sneak into Kraus's apartment. Avoiding Kraus and his wife might be the greater challenge.
Bell volunteers. While he's doing that, I'll check around the exterior for any unwanted guests. Park, you can keep an eye on us from here. I'll try to give you my best angles.
Lovely.
The Stasi are stopping everyone. Be careful.
Nein. Zumindest aber.
Bell, I saw Kraus writing in a ledger. See if you can find it. Bell, if you're spotted by Kraus or his wife, the mission is over. You can trank the wife if you have to, but Kraus must go to the meeting. I'm about to phone Kraus's apartment. Get ready to enter.
Okay, which one am I?
Nice work. Now find the briefcase.
Hallo? Tut mir leid, hier gibt es keine Player. Ja, das ist meine Nummer, aber ich fürchte, Sie haben... Hören Sie mal, ich weiß, dass Ihre Freundin nicht hier ist. Entweder hat sie Ihnen eine falsche Nummer gegeben oder Sie haben sich verschrieben. Natürlich, gar kein Problem. Ihnen auch einen schönen Abend.
Okay, that just knocked her down.
Clean it up.
Oh, wrong one. Just make it seem like she's just sleeping. Okay. That is Leonid Brezhnev on the TV. And of course, because East German TV was extremely controlled by the state as well, they limited what you can watch on TV, so they would have constant propaganda on there.
Ada, suchst du mir meinen Schirm? Ich gehe in ein paar Minuten.
Oh.
Mama, ich finde meine Decke nicht.
Shit, we missed the kid.
Papa, kommst du?
Kraus is leaving his office. Hide.
Putz dir die Zähne. Ich komm gleich rauf.
Where am I to hide now? Oh.
War ja klar.
Ooh. Did he leave? Okay, now we're going back upstairs. And this is a pretty fancy East German apartment. Most people in East Germany did not live like this. It would be people that were extremely loyal to the state that would get stuff like this.
I've lost sight of Kraus every time he enters that room. Have a look around. You're running out of time. Find the briefcase.
Okay, we'll take this with us here. Something here. There we go.
I've lost your visual.
Oh, look at what we got here. What the? What the? That was the girl from the bar, it looked like.
I can't explain how he got to the pyramids, but I brought him to you.
That makes this much less unpleasant for me. Perseus has been looking for this one.
Then you let Perseus know I captured. We have Greater Killer as well. Her own colleague.
Oh, that's...
You spineless piece of shit.
I'm sorry, Greta. The KGB's pockets are deeper.
Like I said, people that would sell out their friends and country for money.
Perseus has a large bounty on your head.
I don't care about your questions. Unfortunately for you, it seems these friends of yours have other places to be, comrade. I could probably make use of you, but you are damaged goods. Only a grave can cure a hunchback. Что такое?
I'll help out explore the place. Get Volkov.
Where is that snitch when I get my hands on him? I can't. Okay. Oh, what just happened there? Okay. Spaz 12. Okay, we'll take that. Okay. Frags, we'll take that. Come on, reload. Damn, I gotta get in some cover. What do we got here? Killer capture Volkov. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else that I can... Spaz 12 for you there.
So, here
You and I. Go ahead.
At last. Bell, on behalf of MI6, thank you. Volkov is ours.
More than he deserves. Now let's get the hell out of East Berlin.